taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, outside of that, we got a movie review. So LB, if you ready?
Hold on, Pat. Let me answer this one from Blazing Killer real quick. Yo, what if you woke up on July 21st, you went on Boxing Rec and searched up Mike Tyson and you saw it say 57 first initial thoughts?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. It's just,
I think it's gonna be a draw. They're gonna do some bullshit. Like I don't see.
I mean, right now it's not. They didn't even say if it's going to be a pro or an exhibition yet. So that's why I'm not even making no type of predictions or anything like that.
Yeah, they're just looking for the biggest thing to get everybody's eyes and attention for one day on Netflix.
Right, and we all know because it's Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. So and you're not paying any extra, so it's gonna smash some. It's gonna smash a whole bunch of streaming records. That is for damn sure.
I'm not hating on it. Like, if it acts as a gateway to future shit where you can get real hardcore matches or better fights, or even if you always have to just do an event like this and then you have other good fights with it, then hey, like, boxing's being put at the pedestal it deserves. So fuck it. Like,
I mean, that's the one thing with Jake Paul. He's moved around to different platforms, which is like, and like I said. I guess business-wise, it's working out for him. Like from Triller to Top Rank to the Zone, like so. Like he goes on Showtime, yeah, all these different platforms. So it works for him because for the most part, all his pay-per-view events kind of sell. So it's like for the most part. So I mean, it works for him. But if Mike Tyson, if I wake up and see 57, I'm just like, well. Whatever, like them niggas got a Netflix bag, so it's like,
yeah,
But obviously, if it's a legit fight, then yeah, I'm never gonna. There's no way in hell I don't give a shit. Tyson will knock Jake Paul. I will never will I ever say Jake Paul will beat Mike Tyson. Like that doesn't exist in my mind. Like I'm not. I can't. I'll never fix myself to say that because Jake Paul as a boxer is mid. He's mid as fuck. So. I'll never ever say that off rip. Now, if I'm wrong, then it's unfortunate, but that's just where it is.
Thanks.
All right, but so we basically just gonna do a quick movie review before we get up out of there, because like I said, my man LB, he did a quick short on a movie that came out earlier this year called Mayhem. It's a little Thai flick or whatnot. And it's when we saw the trailer for it, I was like, okay, this looks like we need it because like I said, we watch a lot of violent shit, and it's like okay, this and the trailer was like okay, and then it's through IFC because IFC I think has the Gangs of London and all the other shit, so it's like so automatically it gave it like it gave it credibility. That's the word. That's a good word to use. Credibility. So let's go through our list like we always do. So LB, number one, what was the best thing about the movie?
The violence.
Yes, sir.
The violence and the fighting, like that's numero uno, number one. Like that's the shit.
Yeah, I agree too. Cause and the fights were well done. The fights, they were violent, they were visceral, they were bloody as fuck. My man was like, like there was a whole bunch, like the women were getting like horribly beaten up. Because I know when this nigga LB was telling me that, I was like, nah, that can't be. But some of the women there were catching some real ass whoopings, like brutal ones at that, palm strikes and everything. Palm strikes.
Yeah, kicks to the side of the head into the wall. Like arms breaking. Like there was a holding back. Like I was like, man, I said we don't love these hoes, and it was like, really? And they was like, pow. Like,
now he wasn't just doing that just because he had problems. They did something horribly wrong to him in the movie, so they had to catch that work. You know what I mean? So. We're not on some man hater shit. It was just we just happened to notice that these women were getting fucked up. Straight up and down, man.
High quality fucking ups.
Yeah, you know, like it was the when the violence happened, it was quality. Like shout outs to the fight choreography being as tight as it was. Like that was easily the highlight of that of the movie. What was the second question? Oh yeah, worst thing about the movie. And I know LB, we talked about this too. The worst thing about the movie was the fucking pacing. The pacing of it, like. The story was cool. It wasn't anything deep or whatever, but it took a little bit too long for it to get really cracking the way it needed to be. You know, like I said, I'd say it took like maybe 40 minutes for it to get cracking. Like it was just they went through. I would say during the time they went through the whole story. They went through the plot. And they went through dude's background a little bit and shit like that.
But you had to go through a real good like almost 50 minutes to even get to like the whole revenge arc. Like it kind of just took too long, and they didn't really write it in a way where you had progressive fights going throughout the film. You just had little teases and tastes.
Right. Yeah.
It's like going to like a Costco or a Sam's Club and they got the samples. Mm-hmm. And you going down every other aisle, you're like, oh, okay, he got chicken patties. Oh, okay, shrimp here, this, that, like, right. Like, but it's not filling you up. Mm-hmm. It's just something, and that's how it was giving you in the first like 40, 50 minutes.
Right, and that's why it was just like, you know, and obviously, I mean, yeah, they teach you with the little bits of violence here and there, but. You know, it was just normal violence. It wasn't like the gruesome, grisly violence that, you know, that would pop off in the last half hour or so. Last half hour, 40 minutes or whatever. But, yeah, it was just like the pacing could have been a lot better because, I mean, yeah, I mean, to me, there was just too much of the whole family aspect of it and not enough of the revenge aspect before, you know, dude goes ape shit.
Yeah, like the whole transition and him moving around and just it had a little too much fluff. Like they needed to tone that down because it's like I don't know why y'all try to have all this fluff for a movie y'all advertising as super hardcore gangster, you know, beat 'em up type shit.
Right, and truthfully, I wasn't happy, you know, with you know, dude, like they made him like, in the beginning, they made him like a bitch. Like, you know, dudes approach him on a motorcycle. He should have just kicked the acid, but no, they said they, you know, had him running through shit, you know, running through construction.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like the first half had me really thinking like this dude's a bitch.
Yeah, yeah, seriously, like that's the thing. Like that should have been like, okay, at least damn, like that was a perfect opportunity. Like, hey, you know, kick these motherfuckers' asses and shit like that. But this nigga, ran like a little biatch, you know. I was like, god damn, like this dude don't want to fight or do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't kind of like that shit. He was giving damn Morgan from Walking Dead vibes.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, if you don't fight these niggas.
Yeah.
Some no, get out, you slave ass nigga. Like,
yeah, your dude was very capable of killing in very grisly ways. But yeah, that was the shit. It's like, yeah, the pacing in the beginning, like the movie could have been much better. So in terms of that, like, I mean, LB, what do you get? Would you recommend it?
Hell yeah, it's definitely a recommend. Like, if you like violent films, action, martial arts, boxing. Muay Thai, Kumite, Shotokan, Karate, Kempo, whatever the fuck you indulge in.
Yeah.
Watch this. Like, as a ranking, I'd give it a 7. Mm-hmm. If it's so close to being an 8 or even better. It just, the pacing was too glaring to damn give it above a 7. But the violence keeps it above a 6.
Right. Because the violence was well done, and that was my score too. 7. Like 7 is what we call the acceptable level. Whereas if the action was at least, you know, was good enough to that, okay, this was knowable. That it's like a 7, and then you can only go up by that. And then it's 7, and if it's less than 7, then something would really have to really bring it down.
Yeah, because. Yeah, you right about that. Because what really could have made this as an 8 was like you put in a couple more fights, and this movie probably becomes an 8.
Right. No, yeah, you're right though, because the plot of the movie is already simple. So it's like There's no way you can expand upon the plot and make it any more better than it already is. Like it's, it's
the lack of action. That's the main. The story good enough for what it was. The cinematography was good.
Yes,
if we talking how they filmed the fights, I'll point that out. That was good. Like but it just needed more of it.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole where dude got put through the bookcase, like through his neck or some shit like that. That was like
shit was hard. And
then dude slowly taking the knife and giving him a whole vivisection. That was dope too. Like that's just some of the grim shit that motherfucker ended up doing. Like I said, that motherfucker went ape shit. In the last in 30-35 minutes of that movie. So yeah, I recommend it's fully. I fully recommend it. I know it's on. It's from, like I said, if you like Gangs of London type of violence, then you'll love the violence in Mayhem. And like I said, it took me a minute to find that movie because I saw that fucking trailer back in December, and I only found that movie like last week. Like I said.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that was a long. That was. It's not up there with Raging Fire, but as far as as long as niggas are trying to get this shit, it was a new one for this era right now.
Yeah, Raging Fire, I went through fucking hoops and signed up on shit and just to get that one. Like I really went through some fucking.
But you know what? Raging Fire was worth it.
Yeah.
Raging Fire was a fucking 10 for 10 though.
Yeah.
That was a high quality fucking. I'm. You know what? I owe myself to watch that again. Actually, it was that good.
Sure. Absolutely.
But that's the difference between that 7, and just for recent movies, we had the 60 Minutes, and we gave that an 8. Mm-hmm. Pacing in that is what made the difference. But if you was to give if 60 Minutes had the type of fighting that what's his name Mayhem had, 60 Minutes would be like a 10.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like when you're at that level, it only takes one little thing to just make it like, oh shit, like we got a great movie here.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, definitely, but yeah, that's it. There's levels in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, probably the next one we'll do, and it depends if we both see it in the opening weekend. Will probably be Monkey Man, because that's getting good advanced reviews. So yeah, when
that drop, yo?
It's April 5th. Yeah.
Well, that's a Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely planning on seeing it that weekend for damn sure. Cause
that might be the move right there.
Yeah, so because we definitely obviously because ever since LB put me on to RRR, where which is like an epic. It was 3 fucking hours, 3+ hours, but goddamn a musical and some absolute ridiculous violence all mixed up in one. Like. Yeah, ever since then, I'm like, ever since I saw that movie, I'm like, okay, I'm confident that all these Indian films have, of that nature, have some violence in them now.
And I still be watching them Bollywood joints. It's just I don't be advertising it like that one because it's they be good, but I haven't come across one that was because RRR is like a 10.
Yeah, that's a.
I've come across some 8s and some 9s, but no 10. Mm-hmm. Well, the only other 10, the Balihara Baba, the one with the B where it's 1 and 2, that's a fucking 10. Mm-hmm. That's a fucking 10. That's a fucking 10. Yeah, I can't pronounce the name, but if I see it, it's on Netflix though.
Yeah, but that's all.
Wow, something. Yeah.
But that's the whole reason why I'm seeing Monkey Man in the theater because I'm like, okay, these Indian flicks now, they learn it now. They learn it at the violence sells. So so it's definitely.
It's the creative fuckery they add with it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, stay tuned for more movie reviews of that nature. or regular movies. I mean, obviously, any movies that obviously that are trending, we try to watch it, and we do our review on it. But I think that's about it for now. Yeah. Get some final thoughts in before we get up out of here. King P, your final thoughts?
Today sucked. Oh my god. It's hard to say.
Damn.
I was not happy. So let's hope for a better day tomorrow.
Oh my god, this nigga's killing me, yo. But yes, let's hope for a better day tomorrow. That's a jewel right there that King P just dropped. Let's hope for a better day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a day without fragile bodies, fragile minds, and fragile egos. Let it all be strong. Be strong.
Absolutely, be strong. Be all that you can be.
No, nigga, this ain't the Marines or the Navy or whatever the fuck that is. No, you're not gonna be all that you can be. No, fuck all that shit.
This nigga said tomorrow Fundora pulls up the fuck.
Yo, that would be some shit. That would be like, yo, like this promotion might be cursed, or there's some real fuckery in boat.
That's some funny shit. Damn.
Ayo, Pilot, your final thoughts?
I don't got much. Just out to everybody listening. Chat was engaged. We're close to 2,000, man. We should have way more, but it's what it is. We don't do the narrative bullshit. We keep that real talk, like the name of this shit. So you know where we at. Ringing Radio, all day, every day. Check us out on every platform. Love.
There you go. LB, your final thoughts?
Oh man, it's another good podcast. Monday night, good energy. Comments for commenting, mad jokes, just doing what it do. Be on the lookout for more shit, more content. We got to get over there. We got to get that 2,000. Like, y'all, invite some of your friends. You know what I mean? People show up. We got some more fire ideas. We got some more R&B shit in the works.
Yes, sir.
I mean, can't have y'all just thinking that's it. We got a special one coming up soon, but this week, it's still music. We do a soundtrack battle, so we got that. Sorry, right? These young kids came through and they smoked me out, and it's like.
I
can't
that nigga had his message before he came up on here.
They had me on one right there, bro. Like that's how it is, man. That's the young. No, that's when the young shorties is on now. So, but yeah, just keep rocking with us. I think Shogun about to be out. That'd be cool, something to watch.
Yes, sir.
We keep reviewing shows, more shit. But yeah, we gotta get this 2,000. So y'all make sure y'all at the crib, watch those old episodes, ones you ain't seen, or if you missed the episode, just run it in the background, listen to it. I mean, especially we be putting the little soulful instrumentals on it, so it's a vibe anyway. So just imagine you in the studio talking boxing, and niggas playing beats for you, and you get to talk boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the vibe we give you. No one else doing it like we doing it. So we're gonna keep that going. Try to see if we can get a few interviews, collabs going. I'll drop some music, some projects, thinking about jumping on these freestyles and shit. Going get back to this rap shit. You know what I mean? But you know what it is, Ring Gang forever, ever. But yeah, that's all I got to say. We in here.
Word up, like I said, we'll get us past 2,000, and like I said, our numbers are where it needs to be. Like, we're definitely close to getting over the hump and everything like that. So y'all just keep, sharing our lives, all our videos and shit like that. Just keep commenting, liking everything, you know what I'm saying? And just tell your friends about us so we can all be friends. Because like I said, man, we do this shit for y'all. And then obviously, of course, if you see that scrolling banner, you know what to do because, that's still active. But yeah, no, we definitely got a lot of shit in store. You know, a lot of live boxing visits to do, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ringing, we out there. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna continue to be out there. So yeah, for myself, Patscorpio, the New England representative, for LB Shutterworth, the God of the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega Bay, and for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.